Welcome to the Bad Blood pay-per-view. We are episode 196 of the Attitude Era series. Still figuring out this counting thing. WWF Raw has beaten Nitro 92 times. Nitro beat us 38 times. The last 29 shows have an 88 rating or better. That will improve tonight. I have a feeling we will have a high rating main event. It is December 30th. And then the three storylines I'm going to talk about are Six-Pack Challenge. Triple H and Stone Cold have been trading the title. And Vince got tired of Stone Cold having the title, so he put him up against 5 challengers: Triple H, Undertaker, Jericho, Candido, and The Rock. So, Six-Pack Challenge, huge main event, really looking forward to it. Marvelous Ones versus X1 Canes for the tag titles. Marvelous Ones are champions. At one point, they unmasked Kane, and now Kane and X-Pac are looking for revenge on that as long as becoming tag champions. Taz versus Eddie Guerrero. Taz just turned heel for the first time, and he is angry that Eddie cost him the European title, even though Eddie was going after a title fair and square. It's just Taz is being a sore loser. Alright, so let's get the show started. I'm not going to have to do a pre-show battle royal, so if the guys aren't in the card or not in the card, fuck them. Alright, the show starts off strong with Eddie Guerrero versus Taz. Eddie Guerrero gets the victory over Taz here, and this is the end of the feud. This is first feud Taz had after turning heel, and I was hesitant to have him lose it, but Eddie's moving up in the card and Taz is a little bit of staying the same. So, it was a decision I didn't like to make, but I had to. Quality rating, I feel like this is like this in the tag main event, and then the main event will be the matches that stand out. Following that, we go right into action where Crash Holly defeated Bob Holly to win the hardcore title. Crash Holly is our first hardcore champion. This is a lower card title, so why not give it to Crash? He's a fun little character. I can take him, different places. I can do a 24/7 role. Following the match, Taz runs down and just lays out Crash Holly, signaling that he wants the hardcore title. This is a way to get Taz's heat back after losing to Eddie to take out the smaller Crash. Following that, we have the Playboy and the Pimp cut a promo on the Dudley Boys over their recent feud. And then they go on to have a solid match where, it was solid, where Bubba Ray defeated Godfather by pinfall for 3D. Godfather, really, he's going to retire soon. He's fucking... So, basically, the thing is that keeping Godfather on is his chemistry with Mark Henry. He's good in the mic, so I'm hoping that gives Mark Henry a rub. But I think after WrestleMania 16, Godfather is going to go. Following that, we have our first of many promos, which is Vince and Shane cutting a promo on Stone Cold, where we have, those with the title implications. Those with title implications, cut a promo on Stone Cold or other opponents. This is Shane and Vince cutting a promo. It was originally Vince and Steph, but Steph's doing it with Triple H. Following that, we go to William Regal versus Goldust for the European title, where William Regal illegally wins by putting his foot on the rope, and Goldust loses. But following the match, we have the much-awaited return of Owen Hart, runs down, beats the shit out of William Regal, and gets a little bit of revenge for Regal and non-Americans taking out Owen Hart a couple months ago. Following that, we see another promo where Undertaker cuts a promo on Stone Cold in the title. Undertaker saying he wants it. Very ominous. Following that, we go to a solid match where Rabid Dog Non-Americans Dave Bautista defeats Matt Bloom by pinfall. Really happy with this. Lance Storm performed the best. Lance Storm's a good surprise in the game. I wasn't expecting him to perform so well. But, no, for me, it's going to be interesting to see where I go with Rabid Dog. I have a couple different ideas going forward. Here, the Team Perfect cuts promo on Stone Cold. I decided to have Kurt Hennig talking it just to remind people, remind you guys, remind the fans in the game, the fake fans, that he's still fucking Kurt Hennig, so he can still talk. He's still one of the best talkers ever. And the only reason it wasn't high ratings because it was capped at 4 minutes. Following that, we go to, yikes. We go to D'Lo Brown versus Val Venus, where Val Venus defends his title against D'Lo Brown, making defense number 4. I'm gonna give these guys a rematch. I'm gonna type that. D'Lo versus Val Venus IC title to start Raw. That's how we're gonna start off Raw. Is just give them like 12, 13 minutes to steal the show. I used the match aim to like build the crowd up, and it just didn't work. Yeah, I worked the crowd, but yeah, next night they're having another match. Following that, we see Chris Jericho cut one of those promos, saying he wants to be champion within 6 months of debuting with the company. Then following that, we get to our ladder match where Edge and Christian defeat the Hardy, and they will have a title shot at the tag titles down the road. Uh, Edge having the best performance with a 90, Matt having worse with 77. Series was solid. I was trying to get the best rating of this match as possible, which just wasn't meant to be, I guess. It is what it is, but I'm looking forward to see where these teams go and how they develop for the future, because they are the future. Following that, we go straight into action where Mankind takes on Al Snow. Mankind defeats Al Snow by Mr. Sacco, and end of this feud where Al Snow's trying to prove himself. He's just not Mankind quality. Mankind 100 rating, Al Snow 82. Give this match decent amount of time with 11 minutes, but this is the end of this feud, and we're kind of leaning towards the end of Mankind's run in real life, and I guess in the game we'll see. But I'm really enjoying Mankind's run. He's could be the face of the company right now. Here we have Triple H and Steph cut a promo where they talk trash about Stone Cold. This is just to remind them that they are together. It was just like we're just skipping the whole how and why. It's just they're together, and that's where we're at. And that Vince is like okay with it. And then here in a little, I'm happy with that 88, but I was hoping a little bit higher. Here we have the Marvel Sons vs. X-Pac and Kane. Kane defeats Mark Mara by pinfall with chokeslam, and X-Pac and Kane become the new WF World Tag Team Champions. Kane with a 100 rating, and then surprisingly X-Pac with the worst rating. Mike Barton with a 93, we're at 88. That's pretty, I really like this because it tells you who's performing well and who's not. I'm really enjoying the Marvelous Ones run, and even though they're not champions anymore, they will be a factor in the company. And then our final promo is The Rock cutting a promo on Jericho, Candido, Triple H, Steph, Vince, Shane, Taker, Austin. I gave him 6 minutes. I gave him a full amount of time because I knew he'd get a high rating. And, well, I don't know. Like, growing up, I was a Rock guy because, he's funny, he talks shit. And then, like, when you're older, you kind of, like, see Stone Cold more. Like, you see his, like, why he's so fucking popular. And I just, like, growing up, if anyone else out there is, like, probably, I'm 21, so below that, if they grew up, like, Austin or Rock guys, like, 16 to 21, you'll probably, you'll know who's who, like, who you grew up liking. And some of you probably like Cena, which I do. I'm a huge Cena guy. But following that, we get to a main event. I'm expecting 99 or 100. Fingers crossed. Yes. There we go. We have our six-pack challenge where, surprise, Triple H defeats The Rock, Taker, Candido, Jericho, and Stone Cold when he pinned Chris Jericho by pinfall after pedigree. This is a match I would pay a lot of money to see. Just all the different dynamics. Surprising, Stone Cold's the only one with 100 performance. Jericho to 87, but he's the least popular guy there. That makes sense to me. Taker, quality performance. Triple H, everyone had great performance all around. Very happy with this. Very happy with the 100 rating. So happy about that. This makes me want to watch like the 6-man Armageddon Hell in a Cell. Wow. I decided to have Chris Jericho lose since he's the only one who, he's the guy who's still upper mid card guy. These guys are all bona fide main eventers. I'd even say Jericho. He proved he belonged at this period, but I don't need him to be main eventer right now because heel. Yeah, I don't need another heel right now in the main event. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. I never got one of those. And wow, huge rating. So who do we give? We'll give it a Stone Cold, Triple H, and then The Rock, because they had the best performances. Actually, I should probably throw Kane in there instead of The Rock, because in Mankind, because they hold 100 ratings. Kane's really having probably a career year. I'm gonna show you guys how well he's done matches. But yeah, Kane and Mankind are having great years. Really happy about that. Okay, huh? Okay, let's see. 88 popularity. Alrighty. What the hell? It's because, we started off slow with Kane. But, performance wise, I mean, Kane's been having great performances. I mean, a 78 rating in Kane Grill is not easy. Yeah. But, look when he's in the main events. I'll show you the matches he's in the main event. Main event. Main event. Main event. Solid mid card match. And then this is like your main event. All the main event matches, he's doing great. It's his first title match of the year. Really happy with Kane's performance. And, let's see. Let's ignore this shit for now. A 1, 2, 3. That's not bad. Compare that. We made a little bit less money, but that is what it is. Overall, very happy with that show. And not much else to say. Thank you for watching. Talk to you next episode.